Welcome to a Bike Library TV special, which comes from one of the most relaxing and most beautiful trails in Canada, the Laurel Creek Conservation Area.
Since we have a gravel bike all by ourselves, I figure we should take it off-road and really test out how it rides. I never took any bike off-road myself, and the last time I got on gravel with my road bike, I fell, cracked my helmet, and also had a light concussion for a few days. So getting back into the trail completely is a bit nerve-wracking. But I'm a doer, so here I go. I'm actually feeling pretty at ease right now. Those 35mm tires just glides through everything. And although it's very technical and I'm hyper focused, there's nothing I don't dare riding with this Kona. But you may wonder, who is this Kona? Are they any good? There are some brands that you just instantly love because of its cute and cool name. Kona is one of those. Founded in 1988 in Vancouver, BC, Canada, Kona initially manufactured steel hardtail mountain bikes with Mountain Bike Hall of Famer Joe Murray. With active involvement in mountain bike and cyclocross racing, Kona had grown bigger and bigger, and apart from making mountain and cyclocross bikes, they also make road and gravel bikes for over 60 countries internationally. As similar as they appear, are gravel bikes and road bikes any different? Gravel bikes are built for practicality and durability. Unlike road bikes and triathlon bike, the focus for a gravel bike is purely a quality ride for an extended period of time on as many terrains as possible. To do this, they have to fit a thicker tire such as the 35mm tires, and also with disc brakes for more stopping power. On the frame, it has the head mounts for mudguards and racks for people to carry extra luggage such as camping gears as well as food and water without getting dirty on their face or clothes. Most importantly, the geometry has to be more forgiving than road bikes. The head tube has to be longer, the stack needs to be taller while the reach needs to be shorter for a more upright geometry. The numbers tells it all, as the head tube angle and seat tube angle for a road bike is usually at 72 degrees, while on this 50cm Kona, the head tube is at 70.5 degrees, while the seat tube is at 74.5 degrees. So it is steeper on the saddle, but it is more relaxing at the front, hence a more relaxing geometry. Before we go back into riding, let me just quickly go through the components with you. The frame and the fork is made of 6061 aluminum, which is very light and stiff. The drivetrain comes from Shimano Sora 9-speed with 5034T chainring, which is a very practical group set. The brakes come from TRP Spire C mechanical disc with 160mm rotor for both front and rear, which is a very good brake set for all weather conditions. The rim comes from WTB STI 19, and the tires comes from 35mm Schwalbe Delta Cruiser with puncture protection. Last but not least, it's got factory installed mudguards as well as mounts for racks on the frame as well as the fork. So if you're planning to do some commuting while carrying some extra luggage, you can do so with this Kona without getting yourself dirty or your face dirty because of the mudguards. So you don't have to take a shower once you get to work. Not saying you shouldn't, but you get what I mean. The turning is actually pretty accurate, and although it doesn't have the taper head tube, and I'm sure it may be slower than my Cervelo, but I'm not feeling anything different right now. It's pretty great. The butted aluminum frame and fork is very smooth and comfortable. It's like riding on top of a giant elephant. It's very smooth, and it can get up to 30 kilometers per hour. So it's very strong, smooth, and happy. I think Kona is genius to put a high-speed Sora on this bike, because when the course get technical, I could get up them no problem, spend no extra effort, and when I'm back on tarmac, I could get up to speed. It's pretty amazing. We as humans are not perfect, neither are bicycles. So what are the weaknesses of this Kona? It's got a few. First of all, the brakes, although they're disc brakes, they're mechanical. And if you're going downhill or a technical course like this, you better factor in your braking distance, because it can get pretty scary. Secondly, although those fenders are pretty practical and they look pretty nice with this frame, but it's pretty heavy, and also there's some weird noises coming out of it sometimes, so I'm so tempted to take it out. Assume that I'm getting bored riding on this tarmac, which I am. I could get on the grass, you know, and assume that I'm bored on the grass, I could just get into the trails. This is amazing, so fun. Try to catch it with my, try to catch it with my, try to catch it with my, catch it with my. This surely was a good sign, despite of everything I saw. It's slowing down time, changing all the laws. Try to catch it with my hands, so that I can take it